Now, the Tuscaloosa Chevrolet Sports Update with WVUA's Gary Harris.
And good evening, everybody. Tider Insider TV coming up tonight at 6:30. And this evening, we'll have a special guest with a very special announcement. So make sure and tune in tonight at 6:30 right here on your home team station, WVUA TV. Of course, basketball taking center stage in Tuscaloosa tonight. And why not? The red-hot Crimson Tide, winners of 3 SEC games in a row, take on the Kentucky Wildcats. That's right, Big Blue at Coleman Coliseum tonight, 8 p.m. tip-off. ESPN will televise the game live. I'll be doing the game with former Crimson Tide assistant Mike Murphy for our tape-delayed telecast here later in the week on WVUA TV. And tonight at 10, I'll be live from Coleman Coliseum to recap the game. And Bama gets this one tonight, and they're certainly back in the hunt for the NCAA tournament. Well, the Alabama gymnastics squad defeated LSU last Friday night in the home opener by more than a point, so an easy victory when you look at the scores. But the Tide could have been a lot better. Alabama posted scores of 49 or better on the first 3 events, but then on what has traditionally been their best event, the floor exercise, Alabama, well, they were off a little bit. They scored a 48.75. Overall, Sarah Patterson says she's not worried. It's early, and she knows it was probably just a little bit of having a case of the nerves. The bottom line is that when you make mistakes, you got to learn from them.
Well, no, I thought we had a great meet. I just think there's, it's still the second meet of the season, and it was in front of almost 14,000 people. I think we had a little nerves, and hopefully we can overcome some of that and improve on it this week. I thought we started off on vault great, and it was the highest vault score in the country this weekend, and you saw some great new things from some people, and hopefully we can just kind of take that and move forward.
I think that these 2 meets, Missouri and LSU, have really been just getting our feet wet, getting out in front of a crowd, in front of judges, in the long sleeves, sparkly leotards, and just, seeing how we're going to manage. And now I think that after a few weeks under our belt, we can really step it up and focus on, fixing the tiny mistakes.
And it's a big meet on Friday night at Coleman Coliseum. Kentucky's in town, but it's the Power of Pink meet for breast cancer awareness. So make your plans 7:30 Friday night over at Coleman. Well, the defending softball national champions will begin the 2013 campaign just how they ended 2012 as the #1 team in the country. The National Fast Pitch Coaches Association has tabbed Alabama #1 in the USA Today NFC preseason poll released today. The defending national champion Crimson Tide received 25 of 31 possible first-place votes to lead the way in the top spot, while the remainder of the top 5 remained unchanged from last year's final rankings. National runner-up Oklahoma is #2, California 3rd, Arizona State is rated 4th, and Oregon rounded out the top 5. Tennessee, Texas, Missouri, Georgia, and LSU make up spots 6 through 10. Well, former LSU star Tyrann Mathieu is at the Senior Bowl and hopes to meet with NFL coaches and executives this week. He says his ambitions haven't changed, even if his days as the Honey Badger ended with his college career. Mathieu says he still feels he'll be a Pro Bowler, but knows he'll face tough questions from NFL teams. He was dismissed from the LSU squad in August for failing a drug test. He was then arrested in late October along with 3 other former LSU players after police said they found marijuana at Mathieu's apartment. He says now he's clean and ready to be a better man. We'll see. The New Orleans Saints have their head coach back. The NFL has announced that Sean Payton has been reinstated 2 weeks earlier than expected. This means he can attend the Senior Bowl this Saturday and evaluate players for the Saints as they get ready for the NFL Draft. Payton was suspended for the entire 2012 season in connection with the league's bounty investigation that found the club had a performance pool offering cash rewards for key plays, including takeout hits. The NFL is looking into Tom Brady's leg-up slide that hit Ravens safety Ed Reed in the AFC Championship game. Brady could be subject to a fine if the league believes he violated any player safety rules. During the final minute of the first half, Brady slid to the ground to end up an impromptu run. The quarterback's upraised leg hit the on-rushing Reed, who temporarily limped away, but Reed was not injured. Ravens safety Bernard Pollard, though, has said Brady should be disciplined by the NFL because he thinks it was on purpose. The New York Jets have all kinds of problems at the quarterback position and may look to a former Alabama State Hornet for some help. The Jets are reportedly interested in acquiring Bills backup quarterback Tavares Jackson, who put up decent numbers while serving as the starter in Seattle during the 2011 season. New York is expected to release Tim Tebow and possibly even Mark Sanchez, and the new general manager, John Idzik, reportedly doesn't feel Greg McElroy is the long-time solution at the position either. That's a look at sports. Tider Insider TV is on the way. The news at 6 will continue right after this.
This has been the Tuscaloosa Chevrolet Sports Update on WVUA. Roll, Chevy, roll.